Hi, greetings to everyone. We are from Group 11. Mainly, my members is Wengson, Nonaja, Masuriana, and me, Junwai. So we are presenting boiling liquid expanding vapor explosion BLEVE accident on the road accident at KM 257 of the North-South Expressway at 12 November 2014. This our table of contents mainly consists of brief background of accident, chronology and findings, evaluation and analysis of accident, and conclusions and recommendations.
Let me explain a brief background of the accidents. So on 12 November 2014, a serious road accident occurred at kilometer 257 the North-South Expressway when a car and an MPV collided with LPG cylinders throwing on the road. The collision sparked a fire in the MPV and caused significant damage to the car. Remarkably, none of the drivers, the truck, car or MPV sustained serious injuries despite the intensity of the crash. Quick action by the fire and rescue team prevented a potential BLEVE, which is a boiling liquid expanding vapor explosion, disaster by promptly extinguishing the flames. This tragedy underscores the importance of swift emergency response and serves as a stern reminder to prioritize safety measures in LPG cylinders transportation to prevent similar incidents in the future.
And now I will present the chronology and findings. Now for the chronology of this accident, it happens on 12 November of 2014 at estimated 9 a.m. Lorry with transporting liquefied petroleum gas LPG fell off and turned over at highway where the LPG tank gas scattered around the roads. And a MPV car ran and hit the LPG cylinder strewn in its path as shown in this picture. And whereas another car also hit the LPG dome, but it only damaged and then at the front car. At 9:22 a.m., fire and rescue department from Ipoh received an emergency call regarding this accident and heading to the accident's route. So, where two car drivers have minor injuries and has sent to the hospital, and the Plus Malaysia announced all lanes from Ipoh to Kuala Kangsar were closed and traffic were under control at 1:16 p.m. Yeah, that's all from me. Thank you. For the findings, I have done in fishbone diagram as shown in here. So this accident actually is quite related to boiling liquid expanding vapor explosion belief. So the root cause of this accident, which might lead to the belief, are the and extreme distribution network of LPG are not safe and is not that is bended and not in perfect shape condition. And when car hits, temperature will be rise. Car engine oil will contact with LPG leakage and cause fire. For for the impacts, there will be an this accident caused an impact towards the facilities, which is loss of money due to repair of lorry accidents, and to environment, GHG greenhouse gas emission when causing fire, and to public and society is loss of human life. For the safety issue, LPG cylinders are not in perfect conditions. If leakage contact with car engine, big explosion might be occur, so bigger disaster will be happen. So for the LPG, it might consist of hazardous component such as butane, propane, ethane, and it will be have the sign of this include in the material safety data sheet of LPG. So ways to prevent it is placing cylinders in upright position with the valve on top or transporting and training on LPG for the this risk and safety process to the driver crew. That's all from me. I will pass to Winston. Thank you.
Evaluations and analysis is to be done after the accident is overview, which will be shown in the next slide. The root cause of the accident is assumed to be the unfavorable conditions of either the trailer transporting LPG cylinders or its drivers. For example, just before the accident, it is possible that the vehicle was having some problems without being realized earlier by the driver, or while driving on the road, the driver might fall asleep. These assumptions contribute to the overturn of trailer, thereby scattering LPG cylinders all over the road. Coincidentally, two cars crashed into the cylinder with one of them catching on fire while the others being badly damaged. Luckily, fire was put out as soon as the firefighter arrived. Otherwise, boiling liquid expanding vapor explosions would take place due to heating of LPG cylinders nearby the burning MPV. The calculation shown in this slide suggests that under a case in which both cars did not speed on the road, hitting the LPG cylinder's tank would not rupture it due to its high tensile strength. However, in the case of this accident, the presence of fire on the MPV might indicate leakage of gas due to the rupture of LPG cylinders. This evidence that the speed of MPV on the highway clearly exceeds the limit, which is 110 km per hour. Consider if the MPV continues to burn, LPG cylinders nearby the car would be heated up. As soon as the temperature of the liquid inside the cylinder exceeds its boiling point, which is found to be 20 degrees Celsius, a greater amount of vapor would be produced. As time goes by, the vapor pressure reaches an extent that is capable to break open the cylinder from its inside. Once the temperature is more than 75.6564 degrees Celsius, and this will therefore bringing about boiling liquid expanding vapor explosion. The Swiss cheese model best represents some approaches in an attempt to prevent the recurrence of these accidents. Starting from the basic safety measures, those who are always in the charge of the transportation of LPG cylinders should be aware of the nature of their contents by looking into the measure safety data sheet. The structure of vehicles which are responsible for the transportations are also the utmost importance factor to be considered. Designing the transporter in such a way that LPG cylinders can always be at the most favorable conditions significantly reduces the risk of boiling liquid expanding vapor explosions on the road.
Hi, for this part and the last part of this presentation, I will present the conclusion and the recommendation for this case. So hi, my name is Nana Jemti Muhammad and I will present my part, which is the conclusion and the recommendation. For the conclusion, this event shows how important it is to follow strict safety protocols and respond quickly to emergency while transferring LPG cylinder. It is possible to significantly reduce the hazard involved in transporting hazardous materials by following two tight safety regulations, properly attaching cylinder, performing regular auto maintenance, and maintaining posted limit speeds. The main strategy for reducing the probability of BLEVE incident are to strictly follow safety procedures, continuously improve emergency response abilities, and foster a safety-conscious culture in the transportations of hazardous materials. This preventative approach will not only guarantee everyone's security, but they also aid in averting similar disasters. For the recommendation, for the first one, strict adherence to safety protocols, which is ensure that all safety protocols for transporting LPG cylinder are strictly followed, including proper securing of cylinder, regular maintenance checks of the transport vehicle, and adherence to speed limits. For the second, improve emergency response preparedness, provide emergency response team with the tools and training required to address events involving LPG, practice frequently to guarantee prompt and efficient reaction in the event of a fire or possible BLEVE situation. For the third one, regular safety audits. Conduct regular safety audit of companies involved in the transportation of hazardous material to ensure compliance with safety regulation and identity areas for improvement. For the fourth one, enhance vehicle safety features. Promote the usage of vehicles will improve road safety features like automatic fire suppression system to lower the danger by explosion and fires. For the last one, collaboration with other tourists, encourage cooperation between emergency service, transformation business, and government agency to build through a safety network and that can be efficiently handle and reduce hazard related to transportation of hazardous product. That's all for me. Thank you.